Okay, so we're excited this morning to be bringing you our first Google Hangout from the UK Academy of Wedding and Event Planning. We are launching Academy Live today, and I'm here to interview Kylie, our director, to ask her a little bit more information about Academy Live and to see what's happening today and what you're going to be able to view as students new on our website. Hi, Kylie.
Hi, Zoe. Nice to be here.
So we just want to have a quick chat about what was the idea behind Academy Live and the launch today. So where did you first get your idea from?
Okay, well, I guess part and parcel of what we do in our everyday life as wedding planners, wedding professionals, and certainly here at the Academy, everything we do is online and virtual. So we really don't actually get to see any of our students face to face. We also don't get to see that many people in the industry unless we are either at an event or at an industry conference, workshop, etc. So what I was trying to do was to be able to give our students, people in the wedding industry, and also those looking to get into the wedding industry, a place they can come to and actually connect with us and find out more about who we are, what we do, how we work, what we offer, and whether or not they actually want to have a career in the wedding industry if it's those people that are just looking to get in. Obviously, you can email people. We've all been able to do that for a long time. You can talk to us on Facebook. You can tweet us. You can see what we do on Instagram. But there isn't one place that brings everything together. And that was the idea of Academy Live. The idea and the emphasis being on the word live. We wanted to bring everyone to a place where they could have access to us in whichever way suited them. So that was sort of my real philosophy behind it.
Yeah, okay. So what are the key features? What can we see on Academy Live?
Okay, well, I guess my most exciting feature is this one, the Google Hangouts, because we've never done these before. This is something that's really new to both of us, as you know, but they are starting to get much more coverage in general. It's a great way for people to be able to connect with us and for our students to connect with us too, because what I want to see with these Hangouts is that it's not just industry professionals that we work with on the Hangouts, but we actually get students to come online and chat to us, ask us questions. We can talk about any topic on a Google Hangout. You can type questions on a live Google Hangout. You can watch it back if you can't actually make the initial Google Hangout. There's so much that you can do with it that hasn't been available to us before. It's a very interactive visual feature that currently hasn't really been used to its maximum, but it does seem to be taking over a lot now. Especially with people being as visual as they are, they like to be able to connect to face with a name, and that's the idea behind this one. So our Google Hangouts will happen once a month at 11 o'clock on the third Thursday of every month. But as I say, if people can't actually get to watch them live, that's not a problem because they're they're recorded live. They go onto our YouTube channel and then also have a place on Academy Live. So that's one of our features. Another one of the features is our podcast series. Not everybody likes watching video. Some people prefer to be able to just download some audio, listen to it in the car, on the train, in the shower, in bed, whatever they're doing, however they prefer to do it. The idea of the podcast is that they will be interviews with industry professionals. So we'll be talking to people who are already established, who have already faced a lot of the challenges that our students are going to be facing and that new and novice and aspiring planners, stylists and designers are facing as well. So it'll be very much about the business end of weddings. We're not going to be telling you how to plan a wedding or how to style it or which colours are in season at the moment. It's very much about the business side of things, because we tend to find, especially with our students, they understand the fundamentals of the actual job itself. The bit they often find it hard to get to grips with is how to run a successful business. And that's what we really want to help them with. So these podcasts, again, like the Hangouts, will be done once a month. Different industry experts each time from different fields, and we can focus on anything from pricing to marketing to social media to business plans, pretty much anything we want to focus on. So that's our podcast series. Something else that we're launching, and this is actually happening today, is our Twitter hour. Now, there's lots of Twitter hours. You know, one of the biggest ones we know in our industry is Wedding Hour, and Wedding Hour have done it very well. They have a great networking base, and it's a fantastic place for people to be able to talk to each other. However, with our Twitter hour, which is #WebBizHour, again, the focus is running a business. We want students and potential students and those in the industry to be able to have a place to come to where they can ask questions, where they can talk about challenges that they're facing, where they can brainstorm in the industry or with industry people. And nothing is really off limits. Anything can happen. We can talk about anything. But the idea is for that hour we will have a chosen topic or, you know, a loose theme that we want to talk about. So it might be marketing that we choose for the first theme. And people can basically ask us anything to do with marketing, and not just us, but anybody that is taking part in the Twitter hour. So it's open to everybody. Primarily, we are focusing on our students, those looking to get into the industry, and those at that 1 to 3 year stage in their business. So those that are probably really just pushing and trying to find their way and find their feet within the industry at the moment. So those are our key 3 features that we have.
Yeah, good. Lots. So Twitter hour starts tonight, just to go back. Twitter hour starts tonight, and it's just a general one tonight, just to get started.
Yes, very much so. We haven't set a theme. It's really just for people to come and introduce themselves. Obviously, we're both going to be online. You're going to be online. I'm going to be online. So it will be both of us talking to people and really just introducing ourselves and letting people ask any questions they want to about live and finding out what topics they would like to actually discuss. So rather than us dictate to them what's happening, I'd much rather them come to us and talk to us. And I suppose the other feature, which is not quite a new feature, but it is one that we've been doing for the past year, is Academy TV. Academy TV has been around for a while now, and it's essentially when I go out on location. I recently have been to, as you know, because you were with me at the Wedding Blog Awards. The week prior to that, I was at Brides the Show. I've been to Chicago recently to a wedding industry conference there. I was present at the judging of the Wedding Blog Awards. So I've interviewed a lot of wedding professionals over this past 12 months and really delved quite deeply into how they've made a success of their business, what they've done, how they've done it, how they've got there, the challenges they've faced, how they've overcome them, and many other subjects as well. And they're free-to-air videos that anybody can access via our YouTube channel, but we bring them together again in one place on Academy Live as part of Academy TV. So although that's not a new feature, we are including it within Academy Live.
Okay, so that's sort of part of our Wedding Wednesday videos we do. Those little snippets, they'll be in Academy Live now for people to see. That will sort of move into there, those videos.
Yes, that's right, yeah. So where we had Academy TV on the website, it is still there. It's just being moved and housed under Academy Live because it's got much more of that live interactive feel that we're trying to promote throughout the live platform.
Mm. So I see Academy Live being really useful for our students, our current students, and that as a way, as you've said, of us connecting with them, and then have them having more of a resource for themselves that we're making for them. It is obviously an advert to our potential new students as well about what they can expect from the Academy, who we are, that kind of information. But who do you think you most want to see get involved? Who is this aimed at, Academy Live, when this? So it's launched now today. Everyone can go and have a look today. Who do you see the market for this?
I think it's an interesting one because I don't think there's anybody that is in the wedding industry that can't be a part of this. I mean, yes, primarily it was definitely aimed at our students because our students are all over the world. We've started Academy Live in Australia, which launched about 8 hours prior to this one. And we also have Academy Live, or WEI Live, which is our Wedding and Event Institute in America. They've also done one as well. So the idea is definitely about building this community of people because there has been this misconception in the wedding industry for quite a long time that everybody is a competitor. And that simply isn't true. It works so much better if you can work together as a community because, as I've said to a lot of our students, there is only one of you. Only you can do what you do. Somebody else might offer a similar service, but only you can provide it in the way that you do. And if we can share and pool these resources, it makes life so much easier. So certainly from a standpoint of our students, this is definitely something I want them to encourage them to take part in and enjoy and give us ideas if they think there's something else that Academy Live should be doing that isn't doing. It would be great if they come up with suggestions. Obviously, people that are looking to get into the industry, it will give them a really good insight as to what it is like to actually work in the industry. because there'll be a lot of straight talking on the videos within Twitter Hour, within these Hangouts. So it will give them a very good insight into what it would be like to be a student with us, what it's actually like to run a business, what it's like to be in the wedding industry, who the movers and shakers in the industry are. So it's a really good way of doing your research before jumping in. And then, of course, obviously, we're going to be welcoming people from the industry. We already have a fantastic advisory board of 10 superb wedding professionals as part of the advisory board for the UK Academy. But we would love to see more people interacting with us from within the industry and helping those that are coming through, because that's what it's all about. If we want to raise the level of the wedding industry, we have to be prepared to put a little bit in. And that's what we're trying to do with Academy Live, is be the leaders and really set the path for the future. Yeah, well, it's exciting. Sounds like you've got a busy day, Kylie. Thank you for our first Google Hangout. Look forward to the next one. So we've got Twitter tonight, Twitter Hour, hashtag WedBizPro 8 till 9. No, sorry, it's WedBiz Hour, not WedBiz Pro.
WedBiz Hour, sorry, that's our other course. WedBiz Hour tonight, 8 till 9. The other thing I was just going to say was it's a good chance for some of our students who've never used Twitter before to just have a look and see what's going on tonight. And I have been speaking to a few of them on the phone and encouraging them just to have a look tonight maybe, and then see if they want to get involved. So, you know, it's not something that people have to jump straight in on. They can just see what's going on first, because Twitter, if you haven't used it before, can be a bit confusing for people. So I think it's a good way for us to start our students out with Twitter experience as well.
Definitely. I mean, you can actually just watch a hashtag. You don't have to take part. You don't have to say anything. You can just watch the conversation taking place. So if you do find it a little bit daunting and aren't quite sure what to do, then that's the perfect suggestion. Just follow the hashtag, see what everybody else is saying, and then once you feel brave enough, jump in, have something to say. We're certainly not going to bite you. We're quite friendly, and so are most of our community, so yeah, definitely join in.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to that. Thank you very much for this, Kylie, and it's hashtag WedBizHour tonight, 8 till 9. See you again on our next Google Hangout. Bye!